Good morning, folks. Sorry for the delay. I had I got a bit of a curveball thrown at me this morning. My expert helper for doing the call, Matt, has got vehicle problems, and he can't come this week. Man, oh man, it's such a perfect week to do this. So today, the reason the delay on my stream this morning was I had to do payroll for the Duck Adventure here. I got to pay Keith today. Keith's coming over to help, so I've been keeping track of his hours since November 1st, what I owe him. So I had to write him the big check to pay him. I don't know how I'm going to show this on GoFundMe. I don't know how. I haven't figured that one out yet. I've never had payroll before on the Duck Adventure, because being a one-man show, I've never really hired help on a regular basis to get me through the grind here. But I will admit, it has been nice, to have and to paying for some help, man. Oh, makes it so much easier. Well, and little Dougie's up. He's up right away, actually, this morning. There's the dog. Doug, are you going to show your face, everybody? Doug. Want a treat? Oh, yeah, that gets your attention, eh? The alertness there, right? Oh, yeah, back to sleep. No, there's no treat happening, you liar. What a dog. All right. So, the change of plans situation, because Matt has no vehicle to get over here. See, Matt lives on Quebec side. I don't know. Oh, Digger Pete, thank you so much. You're a scholar and a gentleman, and an awesome Duck supporter. Call that being up. I don't understand, Ingo, what you're saying. Maybe I'm jumping in partially here on the chat, and you guys are going at her hard here. And I'm missing something on the conversation. Anyways, yeah. Anyway, so this is the payroll for this is 33 and a half hours is what I have had in help since November 1st from Keith. Okay, where did the water come from? Okay, this is bizarre. That is the weirdest thing. Ice cold water on the desk. But I don't have any water here, so where go the... I'm losing it, my friends. I don't know. Kind of cute Keith is a nice guy. He's an awesome man. He's an awesome man. No, it's not my ceiling. He's right above me is my bedroom. If it was a leaky cup, it would be warm coffee, not clear cold water. I don't understand where cold water. I sat down here. I don't know. No, didn't wash the cup. It's my second cup of coffee. Well, 1.5. Doug hasn't moved. There's no Doug drool here. Anyways, I don't know how I'm going to show this, but anyway, on the GoFundMe. But anyways, kind of cute. Keith's coming over today to help me. We've got a curveball. Matt can't come over this week. Well, he doesn't know for sure, but it's not looking good. Hello? I got an anonymous caller, and they just hung up. I wonder if somebody's got my phone number now. I'm gonna start getting anonymous calls. Maybe it's somebody right now on the stream wanting to see if I would answer the phone during a stream. No, they had it blocked. Let's see if I can show it here. Oh, how do you get there? How do you do that? Oh. Yeah, this is what it came up as. Can you see that? It just says anonymous. There. Plucker's in the back of the truck, Jennifer. So anyways, Keith's coming over. The plan was to get all set up for the call. I'm still going to work on getting set up for the call. I'm going to get the grids all set up and all that kind of stuff. But I got to. Like you say, today is supposed to be a nice day. Like they're talking, like it's supposed to be like 8 degrees and sunny. So it's going to be like a real slop fest here with all the snow melting. But I'm thinking I'm going to start getting the fencing done in the pen. So I don't know what kind of streaming is going to take place because Keith and I are going to be like all over the yard getting things ready here because he's going to help me take a bunch of grids down. Because that's what I got him here for, to help me with today was the grids that are in the pen now, all the summer grids and the tarps. It's time to get rid of all of that stuff. So I got to put it all away, and he's going to give me a hand. I went into town last night. Remember yesterday when I was stressing out because I lost my little Snap-on tool and my driver. Do you remember that? How stressed out I was? I'm still very stressed out. I still was looking for it last night. I drove to town to get it last night. 5:26, I'm at the automotive shop, and they had the tool, they had the adapter. I said, okay, perfect. So I take it. The guy rings the bill up. I reach into my pocket, and I don't have my wallet. They close at 5:30. I drove to town with no wallet. I was so stressed out about losing my tool. Anyways, I gotta go back to town this morning to get the tool. So I just don't believe I drove all the way to town. I reached in, I was like, oh no, in my back pocket, oh no, I don't have a wallet. Oh, anyways. Hello, Vicky. So, it was like I gotta go back to town this morning. Anyways, that's what happened. So I never got the tool to do what I gotta do to take all the grids apart. So that's what's gonna happen today. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna, I might even, I'm thinking I might grab the big roll of wire, the old dog wire, and I have to cut off 2 feet of rusted wire on the bottom, and it's about 60 feet long, which is what I'm gonna use to divide the pen. But yes, Vista, everything's sitting on the counter waiting for me to show up this morning with the bill printed and everything sitting there. So I think I'm gonna get the wire for the dividing done today. Well, Keith's here. I'm gonna cut it all off because I gotta zip all the bottom rust off because there's a bunch of rust on the bottom of it. So I'm gonna do that, dig that out, which is a job we're gonna have to. I don't know how we're gonna do it. If we're gonna probably have to do it in the garage, piece by piece. It's gonna be a 2-man struggle. And the thing is, it's the old wire, so it's really stiff stuff. Really stiff stuff. Nasty to work with. So I gotta get that, and then I think I might, because of this call's temporary put on hold till I know what's going on with Matt, I might drag the nesting boxes up to the garage and start taking them apart to do the reinforcing. I don't know yet. So today's going to be a really influx day, so there's going to be actually no stream of me, just to warn you. I'm not going to go dark, but it's just that you might just see me walking by cameras, or Keith walking by cameras, because I think that's what's going to be happening here. I don't even know if I'm going to let the ducks out yet. I might let the ducks out. If I let the ducks out of the pen, then there might be only one stream, and that'll be the water stream, because there'll be not a duck anywhere. There'll be nobody in the barn. There'll be nobody. be running around laying in the snow in the yard. So today's a total influx day, boys and girls. I have no idea what's going to happen here because I had it all planned out, totally focused, just get ready for the call. And I got the phone call this morning. I called him last night and I got the phone call this morning that Matt's truck is broken. And so I don't know what's going to happen here. My head's not totally, because I woke up with a total plan of action today. So totally planned. Totally planned. I've gotten emails about the poor little hospital duck that the little duck can get pounded on in there. The little hospital duck can get back in the corner away from whatever's harassing her through the wire. But the little hospital duck has lost the desire to live. The little hospital duck's going to die, and not by the axe either. It's going to be dead on its own because it has literally screwed itself to death. That's what that duck did to itself. Its appetite for sex was so much that it killed itself. It's dying. It won't eat. Nancy Matt lives in Quebec, on the other side of the river. Like a good 25-minute drive, 30-minute drive. He's not close. If he was close, that'd be easy, but he's not. He's over, I think it's Shawville. If you look at the map, you'll see. It's like 25-minute drive. So that's the curveball of the week. Now, next week's not bad weather-wise, but I gotta get things ready here. Like I said, I gotta think about the dividing situation, what's going on here. I just don't want to get too much divide. I actually thought about totally dividing the geese and everything up today, but then I thought, well, I need the grid set up to do the sort for the ducks. So, but there's things I can do. There's things I can do today. Nesting boxes, things like that. We'll figure something out. Who knows? You might just see all of a sudden a bunch of nesting boxes coming into the barn today. Take advantage of Keith being here. Get the back shed cleaned out so that we have room for straw. And yeah, I know the soaps. The geese take over the tub. It's the standard operating procedure, and that's why we're doing the segregation for the winter time. The geese get very territorial of the bathtub. So I'll figure out something today. I might do a temporary fence on the front to keep. I might even be separating geese here yet. I don't know. We'll see. But just Muscovies are going with the ducks. They're ducks. Well, Red's pretty focused on his 3 females. Like he's very focused, actually. I catch them all the time alone in the metal shed. Oh. He's 3 females in him. They stick together. But it's just a bit of a curveball. Oh man, I hate that. I had it all planned out. Oh, it's time to cook some eggs. Woohoo! Alright. Cooking eggs on the Duck Adventure. Alright, let's get this happening here. Cooking eggs in the Duck Adventure in long underwear. Live on YouTube. Oh man, I had it all planned out today. I woke up at 5 o'clock, wide awake.
wide awake. I was like so pumped. I was like getting ready, getting things back to normal here. Thinning the flock out. For the winter. And it ain't happening. Not this week. Unless something miracle happens, and I don't know. I think Matt's all stressed out about his truck though. I think just like I get all stressed out. You know, when your truck breaks. You know, and you think worst case scenario that, oh no, I can't get it fixed, and it's like, you know, you can't find a garage, you can't find a mechanic, and because he said he couldn't get a garage lined up, and his mechanic buddy's busy, and who knows? Maybe he'll phone me tomorrow and say, yeah, we can do it Thursday. So I'm still gonna get like ready just in case he calls, or if he says Friday or something, or if he says Saturday. I'm gonna be ready just in case he phones and says, yep, we can do it. But I will take care of other duck business. Get things taken care of here. But I did have it all planned out. Oh my! I shouldn't show that. Eh? Look how dirty that is. That hood. Oh, we won't be showing that. One day I gotta clean that. The only way to clean it though is to take the thing down and oven clean it. It's like brutal. Unless I put. Oh, I could. Oh, I know how I could do this. If I laid down a piece of plastic. Put a bunch of towels down to catch the drippings and spray the oven cleaner upside down into it. That could be a possibility. I hate that. I gotta take care of that. That's a winter project, not right now. Got lots of dents in the top of your head. Oh. We all get dents on the top of our heads. Cut your hair. You know, notice I cut my hair last night, folks? Cut my hair and I shaved. I cracked. Couldn't take it anymore. I was touching it and I was like, no way, I can't do this. Because Leanne, I thought maybe I could let it happen. I was sitting at the computer and I touched that. I said, no, gotta do it right now. I went and did it. I honestly thought I could do it, but I can't. You have no idea. No idea how close. I was seriously thinking, oh, maybe I could do this. One thing, I can't flip an egg this morning. Okay, that's a mess. Yeah, my hair was getting longer than normal. I feed my eggshells to my ducks. Some of you guys are like right in the gutter when it comes to long underwear. I don't think a pot of water is going to help me, Kelly. It's going to take more than that. It's pretty, there's like, it's a lot. It needs a good cleaning. Maggie's still sleeping right now. She's not up. She's in here anyways. I haven't seen her in the comments. Man, that's a curveball and a half having Matt having truck problems. Let's
I'm hoping it's an easy fix for his truck too. But I am going to get ready. I'm going to still get ready. I'm going to have everything set up, and we'll just run with it. And there's a lot, like I said, there's other things. I got this chunk of wire I got to get ready because I'm going to use this wire to divide the pen. So his truck's easy. It's just a half ton. It's not, well, it's a 4-wheel drive though. He's got 4-wheel drive issues. No, I'm not going to start the shed yet, Virginia. There's lots of little jobs I can do before I attack the shed. Lots of little jobs. The attack the shed job is to stay focused and just go. It's not a job I want to start and then not. It's a job because when I started, it's got to be sectioned off because the foam is going to be exposed, and I don't have the coroplaster yet. And once I start, I have to close the I can't let the geese in there at night. So it means like I have to go at it, get it done, and then the next day finish it. Yep, the eggs are cooking. I'm cooking them while I'm talking to you. I think they're almost done right now. They're probably done. I'm thinking they are. I'm back. Yeah, they're done. Yeah. Anyways, I got lots of things I can do, but if I start that shed, it's got to be like It's got to be done. It's just got to like I got to gut the shed, clean it out, get it all ready, and then start doing the foam. Won't get done in one day. Well, actually, clean it out, do the electrical. Because I need the 3 outside plugs, do the foam, and what you call it, and then put the coroplaster on. Which the courier company hasn't gotten back to me about the. I gotta phone them. They read my email, but they never replied back. But they could think like social media is not important. They could be one of those companies, that because they're just clued out on that one, because their Facebook page has absolutely nothing on it, and their Google Place page hasn't been claimed by them either. So he can go from dead to sleep. Look at him, he's all alert now. Dougie, are you awake? What is it? What is it, Doug? My God, that's a good-looking dog, eh? Man, he's a handsome bugger. I hit the jackpot for that one, eh? Never thought. When I met him, I didn't think he was that good looking. Actually, honestly, I didn't. I didn't find him. I had no, I guess you could say, attraction to him at all when I met him. None at all. It's the fox, isn't it? You know he's here. That fox has been circling, eh? Fox stays at a pretty good distance away from the property. I noticed him yesterday. He was like staying like right down by the lake. I started something here. He won't shut up now. Bye, Vista. He, the fox is cutting back down along the lake line. And like I said yesterday, I was shocked how big he was. He's a big, fluffy fox. Well, yeah, you gotta have a little bit of a thirst quench there after you're done all that barking. One day I'll have shorts for sale, Tom, but not this Christmas. I'm surprised Doug's so wound up this morning. Yeah, but the water's over there on the floor. I don't know how it got on my desk. I do not know how the water drops got on my desk. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, no, I gave up. Looked at my dish and went, no, I'll wait till you're done. Thanks. Now he's going to his customary position of laying in the living room in front of the window. No, Doug's water is not up here. Trust me, it wasn't Doug. Doug was sleeping the whole time. No, he's not on the couch. He's looking at me. He knows he's getting the dish to lick, eh? I still like to know where the water came from. I do not like ice cold water. And like for the life of me, because I've been doing laundry this morning, folding laundry. So I did like 3 loads this morning since I got up, and like dry laundry doesn't have ice cold water, and the washing machine's in the basement. So I don't know how water got up here. Condensation from the keyboard, maybe? I need more coffee. Hang on. How long do duck eggs last in the fridge? I safely get, it seems I never have a problem about 100 days. I have pushed them, eggs from July, eating them the end of August. So, you know, August, September, October. Or I mean, eating them end of October. So August, September, October, like it's like 100 days. I've never had a problem. The roof ain't leaking. My bedroom is right above me, folks. Actually, my bed is above me. The water would have to go through my bed to get to me. And there's no water now. And plus everything's frozen outside. So how could you have water? No, it isn't a waterbed, Strawberry. I have merchandise for sale. I have t-shirts. If you donate to the show, I'll give you a t-shirt. The link's below, Lucas. Why are you posting all the 9s? Is your finger stuck on the keyboard? You like the haircut, Tom? I cracked last night. Totally cracked. I was trying, honestly, secretly. I was gonna surprise Leanne, and I said no. And in the last 4 days, I've been just like sucking it up. I suck. Thank you, Lucas. No, you suck, Lucas. Can someone get rid of Lucas, please? You can't attack people here. That's the rule. You can't attack me either, but you can't attack anybody. Is he gone? Thank you very much, Tom. Man, oh man. Anyways, I was trying really hard, and I said, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give her a crack. Honestly, Leanne wants to see the gray hair. Let's do her up. And I cracked last night. I couldn't do it. I tried again. I lasted 4 days. I tried 4 days. That's all I could do. That's how much it drives me nuts. And I was going to secretly do it. Just do it for you. I didn't need your $1,000 like you were trying to make me all excited over. I was just going to do it just to satisfy you, just to be nice. No, you're back to the photos, eh? One day we'll do a photo book day, okay? Where I'll do a stream here, and we'll do it this winter once everything gets settled down. And we'll give you some vintage Matt. Goodbye, Nails. We'll give you some vintage Matt. It's like when I look at the pictures when I was like 30, I looked like a boy. Oh man, I was young. '60s flower power. How old do you think I am, Coco? I was thinking more like '80s. Unless you want to see '60s, I do have some '60s pictures of when I was a little boy. A little tiny boy with blonde hair. I could rustle up that. I'll do the picture thing for you folks. Trust me. We'll get it with a better camera too. I won't do it with this one. We'll do it with a better one so you can get it in high def. And we'll start off with the little, I think I have pictures of kindergarten, when I started kindergarten. I think I do. I'll start off with the kindergarten and we'll work our way up. How does that sound? Well, some people will call me a cutie, and some people call me a devil in disguise, depending how you want to look at it. I think I was a devil in disguise. Honestly, the reason I don't have kids is because I was afraid that they'd be like me. So I thought, no way, Matt. Don't have kids. Because karma is going to pay you back for what you did to your parents. And I put them through hell. Man, it was bad. A parent's worst nightmare. You're looking at them. Why do you need pictures? What are you talking about, Donna? Donna doesn't understand something here. Well, Strawberry, my parents never told me that because they didn't want to give me a heads up to the potential that could have happened as payback. So they just kept it to themselves, and they were hoping that I would have kids so that I could get payback. I figured out, actually, I think it was right around the Army, when I joined the Army. Because when I was young, I actually wanted to have kids. Like in my teenage years, because I thought it would be so cool because my parents were really young. Like my mom was 16 when she was pregnant with me, so I thought it'd be so cool, to have kids when you're young, because it was like I grew up with my parents. It was pretty neat as a child. They were young, I was young, and then I always wanted to. I aspired to have the same thing, and then when I got in the army, I was in a lot of trouble in the army, and that's when I realized that, Matt, you could have kids like you are. That would be a horror show. I ain't doing that, man. I'm not up for that kind of responsibility to deal with a criminal almost. It was like, bad kid. Come on there, dog. Come and lick your plate. Tom almost was mad. I'm mad. I don't think I'll ever reveal my true past as a child, because I think maybe I'll lose subs. They'll be going like, this guy's a criminal. He's bad boy. Yeah, I have a brother. He's nothing like me. He's a good guy. I'm the bad guy. I was the nightmare. Oh man, I was bad, folks. Oh man. Unbelievable. Where did I get the channel name from? I put ducks in a bathtub. I have no idea what my brother's like, Virginia. I haven't talked to him since 95, 96, long time. He doesn't like me because I was a bad kid. He still holds a grudge. I was a bad kid, folks. I was bad enough that I turned myself off of kids. Oh. Ironically, though, I get along great with kids. That's the part that just blows me away. I actually get along with kids. Like, I don't know what it is. I think it's because I get, when I get around them, I get down to their level so quick. Like I just drop the bar, boom, and I get down to them, and it's really quite amazing. Like, and I remember what it was like to be a kid. That's the thing too. Like all the parents, I always say to them, like, do you not remember what it was like to be a kid? You're riding your kid right now about doing this. Like, give your head a shake. You did the same thing. You know what I mean? And it's like they're trying to force their kids to grow up too fast, and it's like you can't. A kid's supposed to be a kid. You're supposed to give him enough rope to hang himself. That's what's about being a kid. Not wrapping in bubble wrap, like they do today. But, anyways, but I maybe now I could have a kid. A little bit late to start at 55, but I think maybe now my mindset's right that I could do it. I don't know. Just a passing thought right now, but maybe it is. Maybe now I'm ready. But I know I wasn't ready to tackle a criminal when I was in my 30s or my 20s. Have my own criminal. Oh, here's your criminal. No, I'll pass on that one. Not a good idea, Virginia. And Chris, I can do it. Oh, man. Leanne, no, kids are horrible. Oh. I can change the diaper with aluminum shovel. I don't know. But I could do a stay-at-home dad now because, I could do the ducks. Wouldn't that be awesome? A stay-at-home dad plus the duck adventure all in one? We could turn it into a real family show here, And everything could be perfect all the time. Not. Inga, I think that's why I get along with kids so great, is because I can leave or they can leave. There's no attachment. You know what I mean? You know? Like I could just up and like, okay, time for me to go. Goodbye. Have fun. Kids are your problem. Hope I fed them enough sugar for you. You know? Oh. Well, Coco, the reason we're waiting longer to have kids is because we're taxed so heavily. It takes this long to get enough war chests set up so that you can afford to have kids now. Because the government's taxing us to death. Doug loves kids. I don't spoil kids rotten, Inga. I'm the opposite, actually. I'm a tough love advocate. But kids seem to love it. I don't know what it is about the tough love thing. It's bizarre. But I don't believe in. I don't think gifts. I think that's that area of when it comes to kids, just because it's all junk. I think you're right, Coco. That adults sugarcoat too much, and kids like reality. That's why when when I drop, like when I'm serious, like I treat kids like adults. That's what I do. I talk to them like an adult. I don't do the kitty thing because I don't have time for that. But I can get down to their level so I understand where they're coming from. But I talk to them as rational human beings. Is the way I treat them. But I totally understand, like a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old, where their thinking level is. I can get there and talk to them, but I ain't doing the kid thing or a little cute thing. That I'm not into that stuff. Like, Jesus Christ, I didn't know Kenya was your dad. You must be loaded then. You're a spoiled rotten kid. You're making no sense, man. But we'll give you enough rope to hang yourself. Oh, Tom already timed him up. Actually, you're right, Nancy. Kids do like structure. But structure in a constructive way, not just structure in a weird way. But who knows? Maybe now I'm ready to have kids. Just hard to do by yourself, eh? You're 55. And in the bush with a bunch of ducks, waiting for a kid to show up. No, Jennifer, I was an evil kid. Susan, you know what? I'll tell you something, and this is the way I look at it, okay? It's not the kids that are the problem, it's the parents. That's why when you go to Walmart, you just can't enough. It's the parents you want to hit in the head. Because I look at the kids, I see it all the time when I go to the store, and I was like, I could straighten this situation out so fast. But first thing, I have to take the parent out. Okay, Robert, you can't swear on the channel, Robert. Be careful, man. Oh man, like, Robert. I'm giving you one warning right now, buddy. Don't be dropping. We don't need to swear, man, to get our point across. Do you ever hear me swear? All right. Do I ever drop the bombs? No. If I can control myself, you can control yourself. But it's the parents is the problem. It's not the kids. You think swearing is a good thing? Well, Robert, I think maybe you're at the wrong channel. I don't swear here. Don't need to. Now, get me drinking beer in the garage with my buddies? I'll swear you any day. But like, we're talking here as civilized adults, not a bunch of drunks in a garage. But back to the kids and parents. It's the parents that are a problem, not the kids. I've taken kids that are really, I've been places where the kids are really, really bad. Like really, really, really bad. Like the parents can't control them at all. I've gone into the situation and taken over the situation, and the kids snap out of it because there's a thing called the fear of God. Okay? And if you talk to a kid a certain way, you can freak them out to the point that don't screw with this guy. He'll eat you alive. Okay? And it works. You just got to be serious. And when they test you, you got to show them, aha, you want to test me? You're going to find out what the deal is. So, it works. But the problem is, parents are lazy because the fear of God takes work. It takes work to back up what you say. And so many people let them away with it. You know, because oh, it's too much work. It's like, oh, no. Oh, you know, and then the kid knows as well. You know, mom and dad, they did nothing. Nothing happened. There was no repercussion to, you know, what I did. It's when they, you know, because it takes a lot more work to do discipline. You know, constructive discipline than anything else. That's the hardest thing. It's like training a dog. You know, another bad dogs. It's the owner that you got to take out. It's not the dog's problem. Not the dog's fault. It's the owner. The owner is the one that's the problem. So, you know, between dog owners and parents, you know, that's the problem. Doug was an adopted dog. He's not mine really. He came in and, you know, he was ruined when I got him. Like ruined. Man, oh man, you wouldn't believe where that dog came from. Absolute chaos. I'm shocked the kind of dog he is today. What I got. I got damaged goods when I got that dog. I rescued one screwed up dog. Totally screwed up. And things were done to him that don't make any sense. Like I think he was beaten because they couldn't control him and they didn't know how to control him. And there was no discipline, there was no structure, there was definitely no structure. There was none. The dog was living in absolute chaos. So, you know, I'm amazed the kind of dog he is from what I got. Is that he had 17 months of absolute just a mess. Anyways, but he turned out a pretty good buddy, and he's an absolute natural at his job, totally natural. Doug is an awesome rotten dog. He is. That's what he is. He's an awesome rotten dog. He is a rotten dog. Like right now, he's in the living room, and if I called him, he would not come to me. Not at all. Like I can see him right now. I can see his body, and if I called him, but I don't know if he loves ducks, Virginia. I think it's his instinct of just protecting, and the fact that the ducks are here because you know he does the duck bowling stuff and you know that kind of stuff. You know, but it's like he knows the ducks are the only thing that's supposed to be here, and everything else is not, and that's his mindset. Like there's never been another dog here on the property. I don't let people bring dogs over here, and I try not to take Doug too many places with dogs. Like when I went to pick the plucker up, there was a dog there. I left him in the truck. So I try not to let him have too much exposure to you know that kind of stimuli, because he's supposed to hate everything other than ducks. No, don't say poor Doug, Sue. He's far from a poor Doug. Doug is a spoiled, rotten dog. No. If your dog is chasing the ducks, he ain't liking them. You need to get a little bit of shock protection to stop that stuff. Doug has awesome instincts. He he had a really rough childhood, Sue. He's spoiled now, but he works for his spoiledness. He does. because he does a really good job. Like it's just the man. Think about this: the dog never runs away, never runs away, and he doesn't even go that far. Like honestly, I'm thinking like he might the odd time venture a couple 100 feet off the property, but basically he stays on the 15 acres. He stays close to the ducks all the time, you know, or in the vicinity of the ducks. He patrols the area like on a regular, like he's really in tune with the area. He's in tune with everything in the air. He like yesterday when he saw that bald eagle fly over, he lost it, like just freaking around. The bald eagle left right away. Bald eagle came in, Doug went out the bald eagle. The bald eagle just, whoop, get out of here, man. There's something on the ground that doesn't like me. You know, like he just doesn't like it. It's just like you're right, Vicky. He's 1 in a million. I scored. I got a damaged dog that was awesome. No, you're right, Nancy. His bowling isn't malicious. No, it's he's just so focused on his instinct. There's casualties, you know, collateral damage to do his job. That's the problem. So, you know, the needs of the many outneed the needs of the few. So if one duck gets run over by him trying to stop something from coming in, you know, that's the way it works, unfortunately. You know, I wish I could get him. Well, the lot of the thing is that Doug actually, when the duck bowling is actually the duck's fault. It's not Doug's fault. Because if you ever watch the adult ducks, it's not them that get bowled over. It's the young ducks. The adult ducks know either stay in the position you're in or part, okay? And Doug will clear you. He will he will run right over top of you, as in he will, you know, he ain't gonna step on you. Doug's so good I watched him run through the adult ducks and never hit an adult duck because they either stay in their position so that he can fly over top of them, or they part the Red Sea. The young ducks are the problem because they see Doug coming and they dart every single direction. It's a crisscross. There's no structure. And that's when the duck bowling starts. Same with the geese. But, you know, like Lucy, he never runs over Lucy. Like, it's like once the older ducks know the deal, you know, it's like they just don't. Doug knows what he's doing. Like, I watched him running through, and it's like he doesn't step on a single duck. Clears them all. I watched him. And, you know, it's like, how did you just run through that flock at that speed and not step on a single duck? But you throw in the young ducks, and it's look out. Some little young duck gets moved, and it just gets 135-pound crushing, you know? But it's the St. Bernard, where he gets his instincts from. And he gets his attack instinct from the Rhodesian Ridgeback. That's why he's so ruthless. Is the Rhodesian Ridgeback. That's why he's so aggressive, you know. But the instinct of protecting is the St. Bernard. That's why he watches the property and sits there and just watches. He's the absolute perfect breed. And if you Google it, down in the States, they breed Ridgebacks and German and St. Bernards. So it's like I didn't believe it, but I Googled it, and there is, like, Google it, folks. It's there. People purposely breed Ridgebacks and St. Bernards. If it was possible, I could pick another dog. I would hunt down and find somebody that's breeding Ridgebacks and St. Bernards again. If I wanted a second dog, if I wanted to be that picky, like, because they Doug's proven it works. The ultimate guardian, yeah, and killer all in one. The thing is, the killer part. A St. Bernard that's got a killer instinct, that's a lot of dog to be upset at. You know? So, well, the Catahoula leopard dog that Doug's got in him, I don't know how I got in, but it's only 10%. But I'm thinking, you know, there was somebody slipped something in there. Who knows? He came from Southern Ontario, so who really knows how it happened? He's one of a hell of a great looking mutt. That's all I can say. But it's sort of cool knowing exactly what he is. All right, folks, I gotta get my acting gear. I have to run to town to get this tool. He's gonna be here at 9. I don't know what's gonna happen on the streaming today because, like I said, I got work. I gotta get things happening here, and this curveball of Matt not being able to come this week, for sure not come or not come. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just know one thing. It sort of thrown me for a loop, but there's work that's gonna be done here today. You'll see things happening. And plus, I don't know what mood Keith's in. Some days Keith doesn't mind the camera running, and some days he just avoids it. as people have said, he's awful quiet because he's afraid there's a camera on. Because normally he's not quiet. But I watched it with the cameras. And is the camera on? And then, yeah, it is. Oh, he shuts right up. So I'll tell him Virginia said hi. I have to force you to focus on your work today. Well, there's I don't know what's going to happen here. Something's going to happen, but I'm more grateful than you are, Strawberry, for Keith's help. It's making my life a lot easier. Especially, I'm crippled right now. I'm not 100%. I'm not right. My final destination foot is sore. It's a constant sore, but it's not like a sore like my Achilles tendon was. But so I'm gonna say goodbye, and like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen today as far as streams are concerned. I gotta focus on getting stuff done. Who knows? Maybe I'll be doing a stream saying this is what I got done, and I'll show you all the stuff that I got done. But like every plan I had for today, 50% of it's not going to happen because of this lack of my call help this week. So I got to come up with a plan to fill the void of the other 50%. And thanks a lot, Digger Pete. You once again made my morning coffee great again. Always love the tips, since YouTubers really not treating us that well here on the Duck Adventure. Oh man, they're brutal. I'll do a video on that to show you guys where the Duck Adventure's been doing on the ad revenue, and oh man, this monetization thing, everything gets flagged. It's like they're flagging. They're flagging streams instantly as soon as I end them. As soon as I end the stream, I go in there and it's already been flagged. That's how fast it's getting. Unbelievable. All right, I'm gonna say goodbye because I got work to do and we got to get things happening for the Ducks today.